Hello, welcome to DJSTUFF videos and DJSTUFF YouTube channel. Today we are going to do the review of the Gemini MDJ-500. So it's the new multimedia player, USB player and MIDI player from Gemini, and it works with USB key, hard drive with their own power supply, not hard drive just with a USB cable. And you can easily drop your files directly, your tracks directly in the USB key, or you can go to Gemini.com and download the VK's software to manage your tracks, to make playlists, etc. Just like that. You can, I'm going to put my USB drive, and you can make some playlist. You can edit what you want in your device. If you want the time format, the pitch, tempo range, etc., etc., emergency loop, the value of the sound card, the vinyl mode, on, off, etc. Every configuration of the MDJ-500 can be put into the USB key like that. When you export your tracks directly into the USB key, and after you have just to eject your key and put your key, your USB key, directly into the player, and it's very fast. You can see the playlist I've done into my computer, and I will choose the track I want. Just before going into deepest into the player, we are going to see the navigation. So you have your place here. When you can push to go further, and you have all information about your track here. If I go back and take something like that, you will have the picture, etc., etc. After, I'm going to take this track, and we are going to see the general functions of the player, like track search, etc., cue play, pitch, and we will see after the more sophisticated function on the middle. So general functions, you have your play, of course, your cue. You can edit your cue before or after a point you want. So it starts here, but I can make a cue here if I want and play it. After, you have your search button and track search. So search button is inside the track, a faster search, and you have your track search here. So I have just one track in this place, so I'm not going to take this function. You have a reverse here, so you can reverse the music, but we will see after. We can make it and jump into your feet with the sleep mode. You know, sleep mode is a function when you release your function like hot cue, reverse, etc. You jump onto your feet, and the track's still playing inside. Into. You see, there is a lot of inscriptions in each button, because you have a shift button. So I can easily erase my grid here, or put my grid, or I can easily stop my music, go into a point I want, and set the grid where I want, and have a good grid for my track. You can edit and show the time and show the text here. So remain, alas, etc. And the text, artist, album, etc. on the top of the player. After, you have a large pitch, allow you to make a good beat match between two tracks. This pitch allow you to have different range. You have 4 plus and minus 4, plus minus 8, plus minus 16, plus minus 24, 50, and 100. So 100, you will have this for the end of the tracks. I'm going to put 8. The pitch is combined with key lock, so you can easily move your tempo and without moving the key of your track. So without, you will have that, and with. You will have also a pitch bend if you don't want to make acceleration, deceleration with the jog. You can easily move with the pitch bend. So deceleration, acceleration. And you have, of course, a BPM tap if you need, if the device is not showing you a good BPM at 0%. The vinyl mode. So for the vinyl, you can make deceleration, acceleration on the chorus or on the platter, but you can also make deceleration and acceleration on the chorus, but scratch on the platter. And you can also, when your grid on your screen is good for your track, you can also put quantize, which means every out cue or loop will be matched on this grid. So it's very comfortable. So general functions are done. Let's go to the middle of the player, just on the bottom of the screen. So you will have out cues and loop. Loop can be auto loop or manual loop. You have just to press this one. So if I don't press it, I will have an auto loop. 1 beat, sorry, or 1 bar. I can decrease or increase. And after, if I press manual here, I will have a manual loop, the input of the loop, in point, out point. I can adjust my out point if I want. And I can also decrease or increase. After, I can do a loop roll with 1 beat and 4 beat just to push. You have just to push shift. I will have 1 beat or 4 beat. Etc, etc. And to finish with the middle part, you will have your 4 out cues. So you can check your out cues. I will check my grid before. Up. You can make your out cues in the middle of the track whenever you want. So first possibility, you can stop your music, put your out cue. Second method, you can put your out cue on the fly. And third method, you can put with quantize. And quantize, you will see if I stop my music here, my out cue will be in another grid information. If you keep the quantize, you will have 1 bit quantization, so you can't make da 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 da. But if you erase the quantize function, and you can make out cues or reverse, etc., with or without sleep mode. Or out cues. For the connection, it's easy. You have your power supply on off, the USB port for your computer, for the sound card and MIDI player, and the output in RCA, the analog output. Okay, if you need some information about this player, Gemini MDJ-500, or if you need information about its software, the case, put your questions under the video in the comment, and I will answer with pleasure, no problem. Thank you for watching this video. See you next content. Ciao, bye bye, take care.